Hello, everyone. Welcome to this episode. It's the first episode, but I didn't want to name them episode one, two, three, four, five. So this is Mrs. Witchy Perfect's tarot. I've done so much tarot on my Whispers of the Craft show. If you need to see the links are in the description field if you'd like to check that out. We talk about Wicca and your path, and blessed be whatever path it is that you walk and you're interested in witchcraft. You got to walk it. So blessed be to you. Also, I do have a wrestling podcast where I talk about my favorite wrestler and show his favorite clips. Again, links are in the description field if you are also a wrestling fan and you want to know about Mr. Perfect, all about Mr. Perfect. Um, or Kurt Hennig. It's nobody beats Kurt Hennig, nobody, and links are in the description field. Also, in the description field, if you would like a personal tarot reading with me, it is $30 per question. So if you have one question, great. The links will be in the description field, and you can DM me on Twitter, or I will try to get my email address in there for you so that you can send that. The links for my Cash App and my PayPal will also be in the description field. If you do use PayPal, please, please, please use the family and friends so that I don't get, you know, money taken away from me. But I will definitely get you an email. It's going to be a very long email. I'm going to pull cards for you, and it's going to be a fun time. Just remember details, details, details. Also, I know this is kind of like a first episode kind of thing, but I did want to kind of do, for those who know me from Whispers of the Craft, I wanted to do not only collective tarot readings, but also zodiac signs. So look for that. I will try to do those as time goes by. But welcome to my channel, my new channel. For those who know me, thank you for coming. And, I'm going to do the best I can. This is a collective reading for the week of June 23rd to the 29th. I wanted to start off with that first and then maybe do like Aries, Taurus, and so on and so forth down the line. Excuse me. But we're just gonna have fun here. We're gonna keep it light and fluffy, and we're gonna keep it, about tarot because that's what we're here for today. So I'm going to take a 5-minute break, and then I'll be right back with you. I'll see you on the flip side. All right, everyone, and we're back. So this reading is going to take as long as it takes. I have some oracle cards, and then we're going to do some tea leaves. As everyone has seen on my channel before, the tea leaves are new to me. I saw another reader do them, and I was like, oh, I want to do that. So we're going to start with the tarot cards, the tarot readings, and this is going to be for the week of June 23rd to the 29th. So I think that's Sunday to Sunday or Sunday to Saturday or something like that. Not really sure, but we're going to do our best here. So, okay, let's pull some cards here. Ooh, some good ones coming out here. Some clarity. Oh, wow. Okay. So we're going to start with the first two cards, for the week. I have the 9 of Pentacles. Guys, this is great. But I also have the 9 of Swords. So two nines. One is the 9 of Swords and one is the 9 of Pentacles. Like, to me, it seems like you're going to be worried about finances like all this week. Nightmares are going to keep you up, negativity around money. But like, I feel like because you're going to have anxiety about your wealth, about your money, like there could be something wrong. Like, you could be held down, not getting the hours you need, not getting the compensation that you need. You could be stuck. Your boss could be making promises they're not keeping. Uh, I just feel like you're going to have a lot of anxiety um, about money, and you're going to be worried about it, and it's going to keep you up at night. Yeah, I mean, you're at your breaking point at this point. The 9 of Swords, of course, is about anxiety, um, what does it say here? Fear, breaking point, terror, negativity, deep unhappiness, stress, burdened, overwhelmed, at the breaking point, inability to cope with face life, mental anguish, guilt, regrets, remorse. So there's something, and of course, the Nine of Cups is all about independent success, financial stability, security, profit, prosperity, wealth. So you're going to be worried about this this coming week. So for the week ahead, you're going to be worried about your finances. You're really going to worry about and also your job too. You're going to, about the stability of, well, if I lose my job, XYZ will happen. So I think that you are really worried about finances this week. Try not to let them get to you, as sometimes, it can happen where we just, we get flabbergasted, we get, all that stuff. Um, I just see that you're very, very worried, concerned. You're at your breaking point. Maybe you're not making enough. You're just barely making it, and you feel like you need to move forward. But yeah, definitely feeling that you are definitely worried about finances this week. Um, because I just can't think of anything more tedious than, of course, if I lose my job, what, XYZ is going to happen. Try to remain positive, as, I think your finances are going to be fine, because it looks like they're going to be just fine with the rest of the cards. I really don't see, the rest of the cards are positive, like yes, 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 and maybe, maybe, maybe. So I think worry about your finances, but keep it in the back of your mind, because good things are coming for you. So don't let these two cards frighten you, or don't let the Nine of Swords frighten you. But you're going to have anxiety about your job, or about finances. Everyone could just use a little more. I know, trust me, been there, done that, got the T-shirt. But I mean, you're definitely, I feel like you're definitely going to be very anxious about, money and stability. Um, Maybe you had an argument with a coworker. So yeah. Also, if you are single or in a relationship, maybe you had a fight with your partner that you are anguishing over, regretting. You have remorse. The Nine of Pentacles saying, "Don't worry. Whatever that fight was, it'll resolve itself." Okay? Let bygones be bygones. Try not to worry too much. If you're single and you're not finding the right person, I feel that you will. You just have to keep putting yourself out there, and eventually the right person will come. And like I said, don't be afraid to ask for help. In financial matters, if you need snaps or food stamps or whatever, don't be, hey, the worst they could say is no, right? That's literally the worst they could say. But I'm definitely feeling that, yeah, you're definitely going to be anxious about something, remorseful. If you're single, again, put yourself out there, try new things, try the dating websites that might help you. Maybe, go to the grocery store. You never know, you may just bump into someone, that changes your life forever. That's what happened to me. Like, my cousin knew my soulmate, and he saw a picture of me. My soulmate saw a picture of me in my cousin's house and said, "Who's this?" And my cousin was like, "Oh, that's my cousin, blah, blah, blah." And so, and he asked for my phone number. My cousin gave him my phone number, and we got to talking and realized that we were soulmates and twin flames. Bam. I mean, it just happens like that. You got to put yourself out there. But a lot of anxiety, I feel like, in the beginning of the week, could be throughout, but definitely, just try to get rid of that anxiety and that remorse. Again, if there was a fight, there will be reconciliation. Um, Try not to have too many nightmares about this. Again, what was said was said, and you can take it back. If you had a fight with your partner, like, all I feel is, can I say like anymore? Like, I like your fiber. Sorry. Again, we're gonna keep it lighthearted, funny here, guys. Because everyone should have a good sense of humor and be able to laugh at themselves. Hey, I laugh at myself all the time. I'm like, oh, I screwed that up. Um, and I knew I was gonna do it, right? So try not to be so remorseful. Try not to have nightmares about this. It will resolve itself. You will have that stability. You will have that financial stability. Um, and like I said, whatever anxiety or worries you have, try not to let them interfere with living your life. Live your life and be you. That's all you can be. Okay, so we're moving on. We have the Two of Wands and the Knight of Pentacles. Guys, I'm telling you that these worries that you have are going to go away. Okay. So, of course, we have with the Two of Wands, two paths, decisions, options, planning. Grass is always greener on the other side. I'm laughing because I was saying that the other week in a reading, I think. Suddenly leaving Suddenly leaving, deciding to stay or go, waiting, anticipation, restlessness, detachment, withdrawal, wanderlust. Okay, so because you are worrying and worrying and worrying, it's maybe cutting you off from these decisions. So, and the Knight of Pentacles, patience, perseverance, unexpected sources of money or income, time heals all wounds, reliable, patient, conventional, trustworthy, hardworking people, someone who perseveres to reach a goal. Okay, so you are worried about this and that. How am I going to make money? How am I going to do this? How am I going to do that? Guys, patience, patience, patience. I know I hate this word too. I hate to hear this word too. Trust me, I hate it just as much as y'all do. I don't like to hear patience, patience, patience. I want stuff done right now, especially when it has to do with money and finances. And again, relationships. I mean, I already have my relationship worked out. I have my soulmate, soulmate twin flame. And trust me, guys, when I say he lights my soul on fire. And, I love this man very much. He is my rock. He is my everything. And, my my situation is going to be different from you. Hopefully, I hope that you also have your soulmate, the love of your life in your life. But if you don't, this is saying please don't worry and be so anxious and have anxiety over it, because it's coming to you. You just have to persevere. Again, this is choices. So you could have a choice between two partners if you're single. Or 3 or 4. I'm hearing 3 or 4. The Two of Wands, I always say, is like the card of you have the world in your hands. And for those who know the song, go ahead and sing it. But you have the world in your hands. You do not have to um be worried or have anxiety or nightmares on what is going to happen. Two of Wands is choice. Okay. And Knight of Pentacles is about perseverance and patience. Yes, I know that word. It's a stinky word. I don't like it. Right. We all don't like it, especially when we want something to happen like yesterday. But this is saying if you persevere and you stay patient and you keep putting yourself out there. For my single people, I have no doubt that you will find what I have found. And again, it takes a lot of patience. It didn't just happen right away where I met my soulmate. It took some time. Um, I mean, we've been together for 7 years and happily together for 7 years. Um, so again, it's going to take time. And 7 years ago, I was 32. I'm not trying to make myself old here, but 7 years ago, I didn't meet him till I was 32 years old. So again, it takes time, perseverance, patience. And again, you will have to make a choice, to put yourself out there or between two or three people. For my relationship people, if you are in a relationship, it sounds like, you have to have patience with this person. You have to persevere and know that whatever fight you had or whatever happens where they could have hurt you or you could have hurt them, um, you need to have perseverance and patience, and you need to talk it out. Communication is the key here, guys. Um, and then again, you have a choice to stay or go. So if they hurt you, maybe they're not really meant for you. So stay or go. Maybe you can work it out. Maybe you can say, well, we just need to talk this out. Like I said, communication is the key here, and you have the whole world in your hands. Um, maybe this person is the right one for you and you just need communication. Maybe they aren't. What no longer serves you should be taken out, and what serves you should be brought in. So I think that whatever happened earlier in the week, I'm thinking, or throughout the week, is literally going to fix itself. There's going to be reconciliation. There's going to be yes, yes, yes. You're going to have to make a choice. Again, even if you see this from a financial standpoint, Pentacles, the Knight of Pentacles, is always about money. Pentacles are about money, job, career. So maybe if you've been waiting for a job to come in, or you've been waiting for a job offer, or you've been waiting for that, you need to make it, you need to persevere. You need to have patience. And maybe you have two job offers come at you. So there's something coming in that definitely is going to bring in more stability. Like this could be some time heals all wounds. So that goes back to sorry, I'll finish what I was saying. So again, if you have financial worries, financial nightmares, this is telling you not to worry, that you will have choices. You can either stay or go. You can stay at your current job or go to another one, or maybe you get two job offers or three job offers, and now you have to weigh the pros and cons between that. In relationships, so time heals all wounds. If someone hurts you, you need time. Okay, just tell them, I need some time, I need to process this, and then you need to make your choice. Once the time is up, you need to make your choice to stay or go. This is what it's telling you, that whatever this is, you need to persevere, and you need to stay balanced, stay grounded, and whatever choice you make will be the right one for you. Okay, so don't let anything, don't let any anxiety, any nightmares, any remorse. Again, you did what you did, and that's it. They did what they did, and that's it. So try to stay grounded, try to stay patient and persevere. And then remember that time heals all wounds. So again, if you were hurt or you hurt them, they need some time. You need some time. Okay, focus on you. Maybe they need to focus on them. But there will be a choice that has to be made because of that, and because you persevered. Maybe you choose, you choose XYZ. Again, just make sure that you are staying patient, putting yourself out there. If you're single, again, there's a choice, and you have the whole world in your hands. So you have the ability to get what you want and manifest what you want. Trust me, I know I'm doing that too. I'm trying to manifest the thing I want to be in, the life I want to be in. Um, but you have to have patience, because what you manifest will come to you. What you put out into the world will come back. So again, be patient. I know I hate that word, but trust me, if you be patient, next week, nothing can go wrong for you. And whatever worries and anxieties you had will be diminished and go away. Okay. So the next set of cards, we have balance and clarity. So we have the Two of Pentacles and we have the Ace of Swords. So the Ace of Swords is, new plans, intellectual ability, uh, innovative ideas, victory, success, clear thinking, clarity. Okay. Uh, breakthroughs, logic, uh, sorry, consciousness, revelations, uh, analyst, strategy, initiative, fairness, resolution, realize the trust, and stimulating people. So again, with the Ace of Swords, some clarity is coming into next week. So I also have the Two of Pentacles here. So multitasking, juggling, priorities, uncertainty, choices, trade-offs, ups and downs, skillful handling, excuse me, profits and loss, stability amidst change, time management. Okay, so it feels like you're doing a balancing act right now with either money or emotions or some kind of relationship or a possible relationship. You're doing a balancing act right now and you need clarity on something and it will come to you. So, um try not to overwhelm yourself because I know juggling can be, wishy-washy and we're wishy-washy people, right? Um so try not to take on too much, but know that you will have clarity in ways that you can balance yourself. So not only you're balancing your energy, but also balancing what you need to do. So if you, me, I have 5 jobs, guys. I have 3 shows that I'm responsible for. Plus, I do my friend's show. Plus, I do Pro Wrestling Talk, which is also handled by Angel Riviera. Catch us every Saturday night, unless we scheduled to change that, but every Saturday night at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So I have all of these irons in the fire, and plus I have, a job outside of that, that pays the bills. So this is where do I find the time? Because I was like, going back and forth about, oh, should I start a new channel? I don't know. I really like to do tarot for people. I really like that. And I like these cards. These cards are awesome, by the way. But I mean, it's for me, I think I can get away with it, though the timing may be a little off because I may be going, I may be getting a different position or doing something within my company, but like, I may be starting something with my boss. So, finding the time to do that. But I found clarity um in that I should do this, that this would actually help me in revenue and maybe income coming in, that people would like it. And people love watching tarot all the time. So again, something about balancing and you will have clarity. So if you've been kind of mulling something over, oh, I don't know if I should do this or do that, I'm really saying that you're going to get clarity. Ask for, your guides. Ask for, if you believe in angels. I don't, but if you believe in angels, do that. If you believe in spirit guides, of course I have 2 spirit guides. So ask your spirit guides, ask spirit, because spirit will definitely tell you. I know I asked my my man, my soulmate twin flame, should I do this, should I do a tarot channel, and he said, yeah, go for it. I was like, well, I don't know, but I don't know if I have time. And, my job is trying to, my boss is trying to get us into something else, we're starting to collaborate, and starting to bring something together that we kind of we ourselves have been mulling over. Um, and she even mentioned to me, like my boss mentioned to me that she's like, "Where are you going to find the time?" Because I told her, I'm thinking about, going and doing this channel, and she's like, "Where are you going to find the time?" Well, I'll just have to, make do with what I have. So, but balance and clarity. So, whatever you've been kind of going over in your own head, know that it will be for the better. You have nothing to worry about here. It will benefit you once you get that clarity. So, I would do some meditation, or you can ask spirit. Uh, but you can even do your own tarot reading. Again, I want you, that's why I'm announcing these cards, the Ace of Swords and the Two of Pentacles, because we all live different lives. So whatever resonates with you and use your intuition, how does that make you feel? So if you're doing a balancing act, with your finances, or you're doing a balancing act with your, if you're single, you're trying to decide which partner would be better for you. If you're in a relationship and you're balancing, working a full-time job and coming home and doing the housework, and you want your partner to kind of pick up the slack, you will have clarity. You will have with the Ace of Swords. And of course, there's a crown there. So you also have loyalty, because crown always means loyalty, royalty. But I really think that if you work out the pros and cons of any situation, and I was doing that the other day, where I was like, I don't know. I mean, I'm really busy as it is. I can't imagine doing a third channel. But I mean, I want to do this because I literally want to, you know, give back to my community and help someone out there. By my reading, they hear my advice and they hear my reading and they're like, "Oh, wow, that really changes my perspective." And they go on to be successful. That's why we're all here. Yeah, this is entertainment purposes, for entertainment only, but I mean, this could help you, get that job that makes you very wealthy, or, gets you a new car, new home, whatever. Um, that's the other thing. If you've been, considering moving, um, back and, weighing it back and forth, weighing the pros and cons, this is to here to tell you that, and I have two twos in this reading, so the Two of Pentacles and the Two of Wands. We also had two nines, and we have, of course, an ace and a knight. So again, if this is resonating with you, hopefully those, so nines and twos, um and then when we move on to the other cards, the last cards I have, again, not an outcome, but just an overall general reading, it looks like, for this week ahead. Again, don't be afraid to weigh the pros and cons of, if you have a juggling act that you're doing, or you're making a choice, a trade-off, ups and downs. You're going to have ups and downs in everything. So again, weigh the pros and cons. You will get clarity. If you have a question, do not be afraid to ask spirit. Do not be afraid to talk to a friend or a professional, or whatever you need to do to get that clarity that you need to what you are struggling with or balancing. So it's going to come to you. You just have to, time management. So I think this is a big one for me, because, I have to now come up with, I'm going to do Aries, I'm going to do Taurus, I'm going to do Cancer, and all the zodiac signs. So I need to be able to, um, when it comes down to it, I need all that time management. I need to, pull this out, and hopefully I can get it to, the people that need to see it. Okay, so the last cards, we have the Empress. Ooh, and that's a 3. So number 3, remember that. And then, of course, we have Temperance, which is 14. So 314, if you've been seeing 314, or 314, or 413, if you've been seeing that in the backwards. So Temperance is about balance, peace, patience. There we got the patience again. Moderation, inner calm, perceptive, um, tranquility, harmonious relationships, soulmates, serenity, compromise, forgiveness, accommodation. Time heals all wounds. Here we got the time heals all wounds, guys. So if you've had a partner, you've had, fight with your partner or whatever, um, be mindful that, again, time heals all wounds. Maybe they need time, maybe you need time. So the Empress, pregnancy, fertility, motherhood, sensuality, nurturing, creative, beauty, feminine nature, harmony, art, healing, love, unions, synthesis, continued growth, material uh, material comfort, status, social standing, and a beautiful home. So this tells me that, along with Temperance, as long as you are patient, as long as you persevere, whatever it is that you need to do to stay patient and persevere, everything will go into your favor. So the fertility is probably symbolic here, unless you are trying to get pregnant and have a baby. Good for you. Yay. Good news, right? but if you stay patient and you persevere and you don't give up, wonderful things are happening for you this week. It just seems like get everything you've ever wanted. It seems like that way, right? So something, if you persevere, be patient, and stay calm. I think that's a big one. Also, time heals all wounds. So if you're in a relationship, you had a fight. Again, they need time, you need time. So you need to pull back a little bit, do that because it will have them come back to you, whatever, or you can go back to them. If they hurt you or something, whatever, a reconciliation will happen. So you need to be patient, you need to persevere and not give up. And good things are coming your way for next week. So I see that. Um, yeah, I mean, just stay patient. And if you've been thinking about starting something new, start it. But be patient with it because again, Rome wasn't built in a day, right, guys? So stay patient with it, persevere, don't give up, and eventually you will see the fruits of your labor happen again with the Empress. Okay, so I'm gonna do some cards here, some oracle cards. Um, so what do the collective need to hear for June 23rd to the 29th? This is like advice cards almost. So, and we're going to do one more shuffle. Coming together. Yep. As I was saying, I hope you guys can see that. My background sometimes will take it out of focus, but if you come together and your community, um, you know, if you have been apart from your partner for any reason, this is the week where it'll come together. Everybody will come together and there'll be peace and harmony. This also could mean if you have been worrying about something, if you've been worrying about a job, it will come together. If you've been worrying about things that, seem petty or seem, I know everyone worries about their finances. I get it. I totally get it. But remember that everything is coming together. Okay. You can't go wrong with these cards. These are really, really awesome cards. So we're going to pull a couple more here. So again, everything is coming together. Be patient, stay patient, and persevere and don't give up. Okay. Oh, here we go. Lead. Lead. Instead of being a follower, be a leader. Remember, patience, patience, patience. This will happen. You will take the lead, and you may have to take the lead on some things. And that can, benefit you greatly because, I mean, people will look to you to be the leader that they need to be or that you need to be. And people will understand that, you say what you mean and you mean what you say. So again, take the lead on something. If you are weighing something, weighing the pros and cons, and then take the lead, take the initiative, do what you need to do. Sitting around, you know, and mulling it over, having nightmares about it is not really what you want to be. You want to be taking the lead, taking the initiative, get on the internet, get on this, get on that. And I definitely think that, great things are coming for you. Everything is coming together, but you have to take the initiative. You have to take the lead. Okay. So whether that's a new position or, that, or it's a new relationship, even if your old relationship, you kind of stepped away from your partner for a little while, that's okay. Again, things are coming together. Take the lead, take the initiative. Okay, I'm being told one more card. Okay, third eye chakra. So this is asking you to listen to your third eye chakra, work on your third eye chakra. The third eye chakra is always right here, right in the middle of the forehead. So, and it's purple or violet. It's violet here. Okay. Um, be aware of your third eye and follow your intuition. You know, I was watching a video from my teacher. Um, she's Wiccan. Her links will be in the description field if you want to follow her. Her name is Sandra. She has really taught me that I need to be more intuitive and use my intuition. So when this comes up, this is asking you to either work on your chakra or be more intuitive. Use your third eye chakra. That's why it's here. So feel into a decision. Maybe have a bunch of scenarios in your head of if I took this job, what will happen? If I took this job, what will happen? If I stay at my current job, what will happen? Use that third eye chakra, use your gut, use your intuition. You can't go wrong with your intuition. And you can't go wrong with that. So I'm going to pull some of these tea leaves now. What do they need to hear for the 23rd to the 29th? What does my audience need to hear for the 23rd through the 29th? This one wants to come out. Oh, a couple of these want to come out. Okay, let's do the other one. What does the collective need to hear for the 23rd to the 29th? I want to take this one and this one. Okay. So I have the axe. Forces are working against you, but that's okay, because this may be that the forces working against you are trying to take what no longer serves you and take it in, take it out of your life and bring in the stuff that does. Okay. So try not to get too worried about this. Sorry. Try not to get too worried about it, because again, the forces working against you are just trying to make your life better. Okay. So again, be patient. Okay. And also, the greatest force of, uh, against you is yourself, self sabotage, self, uh, being negative about yourself. So try to, you know, think positively, bring in that, manifestation that you've been trying to manifest. If you've been trying to manifest a new life, great. But try to stay positive, because the worst enemy you have out there is yourself. So try to stay positive. Okay, I have the bull. Do not back down from opposition. Show strength and fortitude. I am a bull. I am a Taurus, by the way. Actually, I was born on a cusp between Aries and Taurus. And what's funny is that, and I'll say this because it is my channel, I was born on a cusp between Aries and Taurus. My dad is an Aries and my mom is a Taurus. And my soulmate and twin flame, he's an Aries. So I'm all up in the Aries Taurus, right? But again, this is not a zodiac sign. This is telling you to stay positive, stay persevere, and stay on course. Do not give up. Sometimes you just have to, you have to take the bull by the horns or the ram by the horns, and you have to keep going. You have to keep up you got to persevere. You have to have patience, but you cannot back down and you cannot give up on whatever this is. Okay. Next one. Uh-oh. Marriage. You can't make this stuff up, guys. Look, marriage. Now, again, this doesn't always mean love marriage. It also could be a marriage between you and your boss, you and your coworkers. It could be a good business proposition. So again, this doesn't always just mean a marriage between two people, okay, two consenting adults. It just means, there could be business proposals out there. There could be business ventures and good partnerships. So, but it also could be that maybe you're going to get married. You never know. Like I said, my single guys, uh, and gals. Um, if you've been looking for love, I mean, this is the time now. Looks like next week is a good week, to have that partner propose to you. This was the next one I actually picked up. So it says broom, new home, new attitude. So new beginnings. Remember I said we had the Empress. Oh, sorry. We had the Empress here. And that meant, new home, security, nurturing. Again, with the broom, new home, new beginnings, new attitude, new things are coming. You just have to be patient. You have to be that bull. Okay, stubborn. Or that's a ram, but as I've been told, I'm very bullheaded because I am a Taurus, but I'm also stubborn because I'm born on that cusp between Aries and Taurus, right? So I'm stubborn and bullheaded. Probably more Taurus than Aries because I'm not saying all Aries act like this, but they're very pompous, very they can be very pompous, all about me, look at me, that kind of thing. But that's good for an Aries too. But some Aries don't act like that. I know my soulmate twin flame, he's an Aries and he don't act like that. Okay. So this says nest, an emotionally secure, loving family is important to you. So a nest, having a nest, settling down, having roots and having children. And this is all something that is very close to you. But this also could be, again, stability in the workplace. You want stability, you want that financial stability. Again, the nest doesn't always have to mean, you're putting down roots, and you want a family. Um, but it is kind of, a new home. Remember, new home, new nest, new everything, new attitude. Again, these are resonating immensely. So okay, here's opportunities are waiting for you. This is the door. Opportunities are waiting for you. All you have to do is make that choice. As we saw in the tarot cards, make that choice. The Two of Wands is about choice. Weigh the pros and cons and make that choice. Okay, so the elephant, a long journey, either physical or mental, will leave you wiser at the end. You can't make this stuff up, guys. So either you're going to get mental clarity, you're going to, I mean, these are literally saying what the tarot cards are saying. Clarity. You're going to get mental clarity. You're going to be better than you've ever been. So this doesn't necessarily mean you're going to travel, but it can mean that you're going to travel. So be on the lookout for that. It may just be while you're meditating, you travel and you gain new knowledge. Take time to meditate. Remember, patience, 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 and perseverance. Okay, so this says needle and thread, a sincere wish will be granted. Again, can't make this stuff up, guys. Can't make this stuff up. This week is going to be a very interesting week for you. You have to persevere and you have to stand your ground, though. You cannot give up, because if you give up, you'll be wasting that wish or manifestation that you've been trying to manifest. And this week is looking great for you. Be steadfast. You will get clarity when you need it, and you will know what is your limit and what is not. So, the benefit of this reading is this week coming up is going to be great for you. You just have to remain patient and persevere, and you have to stand your ground. You have to take the lead as well. You can't just sit around and wait for it to happen. You got to take the initiatives and you got to take the lead. If you do that, all of your worries and anxieties will go away, and you will have that wish granted or that manifestation come to you. Again, you can't make this stuff up. They're literally saying the exact same things as the tarot was saying, as the regular tarot was saying. Um, so again, you can't make this stuff up. This stuff is right there in front of you. All you have to do is take it. It's yours for the taking, but you have to be patient and you have to persevere and you have to keep going. As my soon to be husband says, keep looking forward, don't look backwards. He has always said this to me and I believe it, because if it wasn't for him, I wouldn't be doing this. because I was like, I don't know, should I do this? Like I was saying before. And he was like, go for it. You can't go wrong with tarot. So again, this week is coming up for you guys is looking great. So if you have any questions or concerns, if you would like a personal reading with me, my DM is in the description field. Hopefully, I'll be able to put my email address so you can just email me your name after you do the PayPal or the Cash App. So if you would like a reading with me, it is $30 for an email reading, but details, details, details. You're going to have details like this. This is what almost, we're almost an hour, we're like 15 minutes from an hour or 14 minutes from an hour. And literally, you had all these details come out for you. So if you do want a personal reading with me, $30. Send me your email address or send me your name, and then we will get that started for you. If you liked this reading, please like and subscribe and share this. If it resonated with you, great. If not, share it with someone who actually does have it. And again, use your own tuition. And we'll be back hopefully soon with Aries and Taurus and Cancer and some zodiac signs for you. And we'll get some readings for those as well. But I hope everyone has a wonderful week. Hey, persevere and hang in there, guys. It's coming. It's coming, but you got to go for it. You got to take that lead. For those who are Christian or a different faith, I hope you have a wonderful week and may your God bless you. For everyone who is a witch or Wiccan like me or you're pagan, blessed be, and I hope you have a wonderful week as well. For everyone out there, I hope your God blesses you and that we see you really soon. Have a great day, everybody.